and they've kind of managed things decently. Are going to see the Poppy coming for carrier though. And I think T1 pretty happy with what they got, right? They have the Rumble for Doran, a phenomenal pick. This strong skirmishing mid-jungle. They have Jin for Guma, they have Poppy for carrier.
Still in a lot of trouble, not going to be able to build enough items to get him out of this one, as Ona will finally finish this one off there as the smite to secure the...
He's got 4 of them.
Oh, there's one. There's a grenade, 2, 3. And there's the 4th one. Bit of damage onto Lahens. Carrier able to get a whole lot more off as well. The reload does come through. 2 more left in the chamber, and the last one will do it. First blood over to Gumayushi. And Jiu, he's on the hunt, but unfortunately, his cow was hunted.
That could have been a huge play for Nongshim, but in the end, they end up picking up 3 grubs. So I think Nongshim not too upset about that, but it must feel frustrating for Jiu there to have pumped so much damage into those 3 members of T1 and not really get a kill in return.
We will dive into Twitch chat. What was he saying? Where is it? Where is it? There aren't any Walmarts on the space, Orcs, as it turns out. Doran's also just going to burn Jiu down. Yeah, the tick rate actually does look like it was improved somewhat. The flash forward as the barrier comes down, and no flash for Doran means no way out. As coveted, but still some good options available as the ram is going to come down. Doran just walks in between it. That's the way you do it.
They're looking for it now.
Okay. Captive audience going to slow up Gideon as he's making his approach. Teleport in from King, and let's see whether the Ornhorn does come down. Bellows Breath to eat the CC out of Faker. But the taunt will still come on through, and Nongshim, I just think that they're realizing they're too late. Not going to bite off more than they can chew.
Yeah, felt a little bit overforced. The Herald was already kind of gone. It was so low when they got in there. And now the question is, what are you going to get on the back of this, right? You committed a TP, you moved in. Raptors, maybe?
Well, there is a little bit of a headbutt pulverize onto Faker. Nice double taunt to come on through as he's buying a lot of time. And the problem is, that means the rest of T1 are making their way over. The Unbreakable Will comes down. Nice double pulverize there from Lahens, but the curtains have been called. Flash out from Lahens means that he's just definitely dead.
And they were kind of just waiting for the Galio. Faking out here, they're moving in.
Yeah, Ram comes down, there's the equalizer, but it is going to tag Doran this time. The knock up onto Faker, but he still gets the ult off, and down goes Doran to start this fight off. Now Calix trying to get himself out, but he will not be able to. Ona with that Crescent Guard is able to lock him down. That is actually going to be feats of strength as well, but Ona still going to fall. Pulverize flashed out of the way of by Gumayushi, but I don't think they're taking a dragon unless Carrier has something to say about it as Faker punches with justice and takes down Jiu. Gideon over the top. It should be the kill onto Carrier, and it will be as Gideon does get the Q off. There's not a lot of damage left remaining there, here though for Nongshim, as Gideon does manage to sidestep the curtain as Faker will just punch his way over to this side of the map and should be able to keep himself alive. And Doran's back up and available. This means no dragon to be taken.
Scenario where T1 picked up that 3rd dragon, and once you have that looming threat of soul, the game becomes so hard to play, especially as Arakan is on the other side of the map.
Rukun has now got a cute little border, and he is actually going to be able to just knock this one down. Demolitionist indeed. Well, it is very, very close to it.
Yeah, very fortified without the minions there. They should just be able to pick it up. It was lowered earlier by the Herald, and it will go down. So it's a moment, but Lahens is moving in.
Yep, walking up, does manage to get vision, as they don't actually sweep it out just yet. Still, they're turning on to Carrier. Equalizer comes through, gets a fair bit of work done as Carrier finds the heroic charge. And now the taunt is going to connect. Faker was just waiting for Gio to go over the wall. It's beautifully played. And even though it's a quadra pulverize, it does not matter at all because Kingen and Calix are a million miles away.
Great play there from Carrier, finding the Sivir again with the flash play, and now Calix is going to do his best to try and force this off. The General comes in. King can just block this, though.
Yeah, heroic entrance is going to get Faker in immediately as the curtain going to be held, but I think it is going to go away. The triple taunt going to come down for Faker as he holds Gideon in position. Steph's presence continues to do so as he'll burn down. It's a double for Doran, maybe even a triple here as he's just going to obliterate on. Down he goes. Faker grabs that kill, and that's going to be Otacon as well. T1, phenomenal team fight, put themselves in such a good spot.
T1's control around these
an avenue forward. As Lahens comes over, that is goodbye to the Orianna, but Headbutt Pulverize to connect onto Carrier, and he just goes down. That's a kill over to the Sivir as Kingen buys so much space, just wandering off to the side. He is going to die, but a 1-for-1 and a dragon going over to Nongshim probably feels pretty good. Still, T1 have now taken up occupation of Nongshim's side of the map, and it may not be a place that Nongshim can get out of. Heroic entrance, Jiu going to have that spell shield as he flashes. Wind becomes lightning, still connects, but there's the shockwave. The pulverize on top, and Ona will be going down. Jiu's still alive this time, but Doran has found him, and he's got a dangerous flamethrower. Down goes the Sivir. There's the ace for T1, and a moment there for Nongshim, and then it was snuffed out. And Ona hits 3,000 assists.
There you go, huge achievement in T1. It looks like the play was going to come in for Nongshim. The shockwave is big, the CC's there, but they hold strong.
Huge cheer from the crowd here, as look at that, still standing, by the way.
Oh man, look at the T-pose. Of vision, and he's going to threaten with that ult.
Yep, and now just flashes on in as well, can deliver a gargoyle. So right in on top, and down goes the jungler. That is just going to be freedom there onto the Baron, as Gumayusi was tanking up said Baron because he was the last one left in the Baron pit, but he'll be absolutely fine. No one's there to contest, and T1, this is their bread and butter. Just take control of the game. They'll take down the Baron here, and they'll look to close this one out.
It feels like every time Carrier has flash, it's just like, well, someone's dying, and it's going to cost you heavily.
Yep. And sometimes he just has Hex Flash, and that's also just as dangerous.
Yep.
Finally get the out of turret bot lane, though.
Yeah, been a while. The Hen's fishing on the side.
Oh, T1 not taking the bait, as Lehens will be able to stop Faker from recalling for the moment.
Faker is very strong. I would not,
yeah.
I would not go in on that. From Carrier to go for the...
Well, Shockwave is going to connect, but Jiu is once again lying on the floor.
Yeah, not ideal for Nongshim.
Yeah, I'm going to say subpar on that one, as Equalizer goes down. Not the most value here for this one, but the Pulverize coming on through there onto Carrier, and Lehens not going to find too much. Nice little searing charge, but the double taunt, and Gideon, he's melting, and there's the Harpoon to finish him off. Lehens gets tagged by the Flame Spitter. The curtains have been called, and I think it is indeed curtains here for Nongshim in this first game. T1 just a little bit too good here today, and have been, honestly, for weeks now.
Feels like even if you have an okay early game, even if some things are going right for you, once you get to the neutral game, once you get to those neutral objectives, the setup in the mid game, you have to do everything right and more to stand a chance. Oh, are they going to look for him?
Yeah, Faker just trying to get his flash on cooldown, and he will effectively do that as T1. I mean, it was closer than it could have otherwise been in the early to mid game.